You think you've got it all figured out, don't you? A plan, a schedule, a vision board pinned neatly to your wall. You're the captain of your ship, steering toward success, right? Well, here's the punchline. Control is a lie. It's the universe's cruelest joke, a mirage we chase, thinking it'll lead us to safety. But the truth is, you're not steering this ship. You're surfing a tidal wave, holding on for dear life while pretending you're in charge. Think about it. You plan your day, but what happens? A flat tire, a missed call, an unexpected bill. Chaos. It's everywhere, laughing at your plans, dismantling them one piece at a time. And here's the kicker. It's supposed to be that way. Life doesn't work on your timeline. It works on its own, wild and untamed. So what do? Do you panic? Do you crumble? You adapt. You let go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in. To the flow, the unpredictability, the sheer madness of it all. But here's where the magic happens. Discipline. Discipline isn't about controlling chaos. It's about thriving within it. It's your anchor in the storm, the thing that keeps you grounded when everything else is spinning out of control. You don't stop the chaos. You learn to dance with it. Discipline isn't sexy, though, is it? It's not glamorous. It's waking up early, grinding when no one's watching, saying no when temptation whispers in your ear. But it's also freedom. Freedom from fear, from regret, from the chaos that consumes those who aren't prepared. Discipline doesn't promise you control. It promises you strength. And in a world this wild, strength is the only thing that matters. So stop trying to control the storm, laugh at it, embrace it, dance in the rain, and use it to propel you forward. Because the joke of control isn't on the universe. It's on you until you decide to let it go. Failure. The big bad word we're all so afraid of. The monster under the bed, the shadow in the corner. But what if I told you that failure isn't the villain of your story? No. Failure is the jester, the comic relief in life's grand play. It's not there to break you. It's there to teach you, to shape you, to remind you that you're human. Think about your greatest successes. Go on, picture them. Now tell me, did you learn anything from them? Did you grow? Or did you bask in the glow of victory, pat yourself on the back, and move on? You see, success is a terrible teacher. It strokes your ego, makes you complacent. But failure is the master class. Every time you fall flat on your face, life hands you a lesson. Missed the mark? Learn precision. Made a mistake? Learn humility. Got knocked down? Learn resilience. Failure isn't rejection. It's redirection. It's life saying, not here, but maybe over there. And yet, we run from it. We fear it like it's the end of the world. But the truth is, failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. Let me tell you a little secret. The people who succeed the most are the ones who fail the hardest. Why? Because they're not afraid to try. They're not paralyzed by the thought of looking foolish, of falling short. They know that every failure is a step closer to mastery. And that's the real punchline, isn't it? That failure, the thing we avoid at all costs, is actually the key to everything we want. So stop fearing failure. Embrace it. Shake hands with it. Laugh at it when it shows up, because it will. And when it does, know that it's not there to defeat you. It's there to prepare you. Failure isn't your enemy. It's your greatest ally if you let it be. Failure, chaos, and discipline. Two sides of the same coin, right? Wrong. They're not opposites. They're dance partners, spinning together on the stage of life. You can't have one without the other. Chaos gives you the spark, the creativity, the unpredictability that makes life worth living. Discipline, that's the structure, the rhythm, the framework that keeps it all from falling apart. Let me break it down for you. Chaos alone is a wildfire. It burns bright, yes, but it consumes everything in its path. No control, no direction, just raw, destructive energy. Discipline alone? That's a prison. Safe, predictable, but suffocating. Together, though, together they create something beautiful. Imagine a painter. Chaos is the burst of inspiration, the wild strokes on the canvas. Discipline is the technique, the mastery of color and form. Without chaos, the painting is lifeless. Without discipline, it's a mess. But when they work together, oh, the art they create. Your life is no different. You need chaos to inspire you, to push you out of your comfort zone, to keep things interesting. But you need discipline to channel that chaos, to turn it into something meaningful. It's not a battle between the two, it's a partnership, a waltz, and your job is to keep the rhythm. So stop fighting the chaos, stop fearing the discipline, embrace them both. Let them guide you, challenge you, inspire you, because when chaos and discipline dance together, that's when the magic happens. You think it's too late, don't you? That you've made too many mistakes, burned too many bridges, failed too many times. Let me tell you something. It's never too late. Life doesn't care how many times you've fallen. It only cares about one thing. Are you willing to get back up? Starting over isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign of courage. It's looking at the wreckage of your plans, the ashes of your dreams, and saying, "All right, let's try this again." It's not about erasing the past, it's about building on it. Every mistake, every failure, every setback, it's all raw material for your comeback. People will tell you it's easier to quit, to stay down, to accept defeat. And maybe they're right. But easy isn't the point. Growth isn't easy. Change isn't easy. Starting over isn't easy. But it's worth it. Because every time you start again, you're stronger, smarter, better prepared. You're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. So don't be afraid to begin again. Life is a series of resets, each one bringing you closer to the person you're meant to be. Starting over isn't weakness, it's strength. And strength, my friend, is what builds legends. Stop running, stop hiding, stop trying to escape the chaos. You're not meant to avoid the storm. You're meant to be the storm. You've spent your whole life trying to fit in, to play by the rules, to keep the peace. But here's the truth. Peace is overrated. The world doesn't need another follower. It needs a force of nature. You've got power inside you, raw, untamed, unpredictable power. Stop suppressing it. Stop apologizing for it. Embrace it. Let the winds howl, the lightning strike, the rain pour. Let the chaos within you come alive. Because once you realize you're the storm, nothing can stand in your way. The world will try to tame you, to quiet you, to make you small. Don't let it. Be loud, be wild, be unstoppable. The storm doesn't ask for permission. It moves, it roars, it changes everything in its path. And you're the storm the world has been waiting for.